Okay, so just a quick screen capture on Ableton's session view. This will be the first window that you come to when you open Ableton. I've just got a session loaded at the moment, so all of these will be empty. So you've got all your tracks running along here vertically across the window, and I can scroll across by dragging my mouse or by using my left and right arrow keys. And each track will contain different clips running horizontally, cascading down, and these contain your MIDI or audio information for your tracks. Underneath this section you've got your sends and return section, as well as a little mixer section, volume, panning, tracks, mute or unmute, solo function, and record enabled as well. So you'll have two different types of clips. You'll have either MIDI clips or audio clips. So if I click here, I've got a MIDI clip loaded in here. Now you can resize any of your windows whenever the little double arrow appears. So I can resize my mixer here. I can also resize the window, make it as big or as small as I want. Okay, next to that you've got an info view, where if you hover your mouse over anything in Ableton, it will give you a little info, little blurb as to what it is, which is really helpful in understanding all the different functions in Ableton. So if I was to wanting to play some clips, I can do that either by pressing on the individual clip play button here, and to stop I can click the stop button at the very bottom of the track. This will stop all of the clips in that track playing. I can also do it on the next available empty clip slot. So when you're in MIDI clips, you'll have this handy little keyboard on the side, which will give you a nice visual representation as to what's being played. As long as you've got the headphone little button here enabled, you'll be able to hear the keyboard. If not, you won't be able to hear anything. So make sure that this headphone button is on to be able to hear it. Also to the left and to the top of the clips, you've got your zooming options. So if I click and hold and drag up or down, this will allow me to move up and down the keyboard. If I click and hold and move my arrows left and right, this will provide a zoom function. Similar situation at the top. If I click and hold and drag left and right, I can move left and right along the length of the clip, and if I drag up and down, this will give me another zooming option as well. Okay, now I can easily hide any of these windows if I like as well, simply by clicking their arrows in the respective boxes. So like so, get rid of my info view, also the browser view, etc. Now let's click on an audio clip. So I've got an audio clip here. Can play the clips individually. I also have global launch buttons as well. Over to the right here, you've got sort of like a global play and stop function. This will play all the clips in this particular row. So either by pressing my spacebar. This will stop play of all the clips. I can also press this global stop button down the bottom, and this will stop all of the clips in the session playing. Okay, so if I click on my track headings, if I double click on them, this will bring up the instrument and effects part of the track. So you can see I've just got some stuff loaded on here. It all runs from left to right, so it will all pass through in a sort of a linear fashion. So we'll start with my instrument, pass through the compressor first, through the flanger, and off to my EQ. I can easily change these around by simply clicking and holding on the title bar of the effect or instrument and just moving it along the chain, like so. You've also got to your left a browser section. This is where you can find all of Ableton's instruments, sounds, samples, as well as your own, custom instruments and samples. So I can scroll through here. They're all quite well labeled into the different categories and sounds, etc. You've got all your third-party plugins, clips, samples, as well as any user-defined folders that you like to add in, which you can do up here in the Preferences tab, over in the File folder, and you can choose your own custom folders to add into Ableton. As well as up the top here, you've got all your basic transport functions: stop, play, record, and all your musical information to the left, BPMs, time signature, metronome, etc. You've also got, just to your right in the master section, a preview volume level, just down here to the bottom, which is actually separate to the actual output volume of the session. And any of these windows can sort of be toggled on and off. Just down here to your right, I can easily get rid of any windows that I'm not using, just to create some more space. And that's it for the session view. We'll move over to the arrangement view now.